You want to know what marketers and agencies do wrong in the funding space? There's a couple of things, and it pisses me off. The first thing is that they don't track their numbers. Yo, how can you run a system and expect it to hit 7-figure numbers and don't track shit? Yo, it's crazy. Second thing is, a lot of marketers they treat it like e-commerce, as in they focus on just bringing as much clicks, as much cheapest leads as possible. But you and I both know that cheap leads don't mean more money in your pocket. All right? They make generic funnels that attracts just about everybody, with no really qualifications in the survey, with conditional logic to push people out that don't disqualify. And what ends up happening is your closers, your appointment centers need to spend a lot of time and money on the back end, a lot of resources on the back end, qualifying people out to actually find the good ones that will actually get freaking approved. You know, a lot of marketers have never funded a deal or has acquired a funding deal. What I mean by that is they don't understand the process that it takes to fund something. They don't understand the revenue or the credit or the time and business requirements that you need to actually attract those type of people. Because when it comes to running paid ads, you need to be very, very specific and deliberate with the type of people that you're trying to attract. Because if you're not going to get swallowed up, right? Because you and I both know that everybody that has a finance business are running paid ads, all right? But not everybody's running good paid ads. So yes, there's a lot of saturation in the market, but there's also a lot of opportunity in the market when you be ultra specific on the type of people that you're trying to attract. So you want to make sure that you're not bringing in just about everybody. You want to make sure you have proper qualifications on there to qualify the type of people coming in, to make sure that you're prioritizing the higher approval amounts, and to make sure that your ads are optimizing in the right way rather than just trying to get you a cheap cost per lead. The next thing you want to make sure is that you are tracking everything religiously. Follow-ups, closing rates, show-up rates, paid in full amount, chargeback amount, all that stuff needs to be religiously tracked. Yes, I know, some people don't like numbers, but you need to grow up when it comes to making more money in your business. You want to get used to higher limits going into your business. You want to get used to bigger numbers, but in order to be able to do that, you got to start tracking the numbers that you do have right now. In order to really scale the business and to turn it into what it deserves to be, you got to start somewhere. You got to start tracking. You got to start knowing your numbers so you can exactly pinpoint what's holding back your campaign and making sure that you're not making emotional-based decisions and focusing analytically on the problems you need to solve to take your business to the next level. If you guys need help with that, you already know how to reach out to me. Don't make the mistakes that generic agencies are doing. Use somebody like us. I almost guarantee that there's nobody more dedicated to growing your business than me and the team over at the Project Alpha. FundMoreDeals.com and creditbrandmarketing.com. God bless everybody. If you need help, reach out to me.